Hello and hi guys, hi there, how are all of you? I hope you all are fine. Well, my name is Yusuf and I'm back. And today I'm back with a very interesting thing that is gonna be there as far as our channel Yusuf Reacts is concerned. Today I'm gonna be introducing a new section. The new section that I'm gonna be introducing today is gonna be this thing up, that in this particular section I'm gonna be going through with all the particular cartoon series that were once a part of the daily limelight that was there. Kids of my particular era and even before that used to love those cartoons, but unfortunately those cartoons have eventually been forgotten. And the most part is this, that the remakes of those cartoons, whenever they were made, they were never to that caliber, or they were never good enough that those cartoons could eventually be justified. Today I'm going to be talking about one of my most favorite cartoons that I always was fond of, the character that I just loved. And today we're going to be discussing Lino from the ThunderCats. And that is something that I have literally pinpointed over here, because ThunderCats was a particular cartoon that literally had it all. And the kids from this particular generation may never be able to understand why this cartoon had so much of impact. Let's start from the particular basics. The first thing that this cartoon had was what? This cartoon had one thing that was just remarkable: the intro. The music, the song or the theme song of this cartoon was just exceptional. With an electric guitar, it just sets this thing on fire. Coming on to the storyline of the cartoon, that was also something which was exceptionally good. The characters that we had in this cartoon, they were just mind-blowing. If we talk about a brief synopsis of what this cartoon was all about, this is for you kids. If you guys have not seen it, I'm especially letting you guys know that just go and watch the series from the 1980s as far as ThunderCats is concerned. You guys are just gonna love it. It's gonna teach you a very good moral lesson. It's not only gonna do that, but it's gonna tell you different sections of the society and how things eventually go on. And it's gonna give you guys that element of adventure, that flair, and that power that is required by every particular superhero that's there. We talk about a particular planet known as Thundera. That particular planet of Thundera eventually gets destroyed up. There is a particular cub known as Lino. He's small, along with few of the other people, and their spirit known as Jaga. Jaga is eventually not the spirit at this particular time, but eventually they have to travel and they get themselves in a capsule where they can eventually have the environment restrained. But because of that traveling that they have to do from that planet to this planet, years eventually pass off. Jaga obviously is an aged guy. He passes away. Eventually what happens? They land on third world. And the third earth that we guys are talking about is gonna be that world where it is ruled by a sorcerer known as Mumra. We get the image of the pyramids, the beliefs that the Egyptians had. We get the knowledge of a mummy, because Mumra is eventually an evil spirit mummy. So eventually how that mummy controls all the bad happenings that are currently taking place. Eventually these known as these kinds of superheroes that we eventually come across, known as ThunderCats, they are the ones who signify a lion, a panther, a tiger, a cheetah. And this is what it is all about. So they have got the shape of a humanoid stuff, and they are having those particular traits of those cats, but at the same time they are like humans. So this is something that was to challenge the imaginative skills of the kids of that particular genre. But the thing that was there was what, that they taught us one thing that's there, that was honesty. And how eventually with time we see that Lino, because of the fact he's a young cub, and eventually when he reaches here he grows in age, means in size, but the age still remains the same. So how those lessons are being learned by him, the way he experiences life, and that's how things eventually go on. We have even mutants who are their villains, but this is something which is really extraordinary. So kids who have not seen ThunderCats, the 1985 series, I bet you guys should go for it. We had another remake of it in 2011, not so good enough. I really did not fancy it, especially the visual effects that were there, the way the animation was made, pathetic. And now if we guys see it, it's gone worse. So I would suggest this thing up that today with this section I want to start off with my most favorite cartoon known as the ThunderCats. I hope kids you liked it, and your comments are obviously gonna share and let me know that how much you guys liked the review that I gave on this, and do share my videos up. And obviously the most important thing, you guys have to do one thing, that you guys have to subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you guys next time. Thank you very much for your time. Take care. Bye.